Right now, inside your body, something is quietly waiting. Not for food, not for sleep, but for a moment in time. Most people don't realize this, but when you walk at the same time every day, your body doesn't just react, it starts to predict. It begins building an internal schedule, a hidden rhythm where hormones, energy systems, and fat-burning signals align before you even take your first step. And once that rhythm begins, everything changes. Because what happens next is not just movement, it's preparation. Inside your body, there's a system that behaves less like a machine and more like a well-trained team. Think of it like a factory that doesn't just wait for orders. It studies patterns. It learns timing. It anticipates demand. Every time you walk at a random hour, the factory scrambles. Lights turn on late. Workers rush. Energy is used inefficiently. But when you walk at the same time every day, something different happens. The factory starts turning the lights on early. It prepares fuel in advance. It adjusts hormone signals before the work even begins. Your body isn't reacting anymore. It's expecting. And this is where it gets interesting. Because your body is not just tracking what you do, it's learning when you do it. In the first few minutes of your walk, something subtle begins to shift. Your muscles start asking for energy. Your heart rate rises slightly. Blood begins flowing faster, carrying oxygen and nutrients. But here's the part most people miss. If you've been walking at this exact same time consistently, your body has already started preparing before you even stepped outside. Your cortisol, often misunderstood as just a stress hormone, has already adjusted to help mobilize energy. Your nervous system is more alert. It's like your body is saying, I know what's coming. And because of that, the startup cost, the effort it takes to begin, is lower. Now watch this. Instead of struggling through the first 10 minutes, your body transitions more smoothly. Energy pathways activate faster. Your muscles don't feel as resistant. You're not forcing movement anymore. You're stepping into a system that's already in motion. As you continue walking, you enter what most people think is the fat-burning phase. But that idea is often misunderstood. This is where it gets interesting. Your body doesn't suddenly switch to burning fat. It gradually shifts, based on signals it has learned over time. And when you walk at the same time every day, those signals become stronger and faster. Insulin levels drop more efficiently. Stored energy becomes more accessible. Your body begins tapping into fat reserves sooner, not because you walked harder, but because your timing trained it to respond differently. Think of it like opening a door. At random times, the door is locked. It takes effort to open. But with consistency, your body starts unlocking that door ahead of time. This is where most people stop. But this is where it starts. Because now, your metabolism isn't just working, it's adapting. As your walk continues, you move into a deeper phase, the peak of internal coordination. Your muscles are now fully engaged. Your breathing has found a rhythm. Your heart and lungs are working together efficiently. But inside your body, something even more powerful is happening. Your mitochondria, the tiny structures responsible for energy production, are becoming more active. They're learning how to produce energy with less waste. And this changes everything. Because over time, walking at the same time each day doesn't just burn calories, it teaches your body how to use energy better. Now watch this. Your nervous system begins syncing with your movement. Your brain starts associating this time of day with activity, focus, and flow. You may even notice it mentally. Clearer thoughts, reduced stress, a sense of calm control. That's not random. That's your internal clock aligning with your behavior. And once that alignment happens, your body becomes more efficient without you even noticing. But here's the part most people miss. The real transformation doesn't end when you stop walking. It continues after. As you finish your walk and return to rest, your body enters a recovery phase. But because of the consistent timing, this phase is no longer chaotic. It's organized. Your body begins replenishing energy stores more precisely. It adjusts hormone levels more smoothly. Your metabolism stays slightly elevated, not dramatically, but consistently. And over days, then weeks, those small adjustments compound. Your body becomes better at switching between fuel sources, better at maintaining stable energy, better at responding without overreacting. This is adaptation, not forced change, but learned efficiency. Now let's go one layer deeper. Most people think they need to fight their body to lose fat or improve health. They think it's about pushing harder, doing more, or forcing results. But your body doesn't respond well to force. It responds to patterns. You're not fighting your body, you're training it. And timing is one of the most powerful signals you can give. When you walk at the same time every day, you're telling your body, this matters. Prepare for this. And your body listens. It adjusts hormone release, it fine-tunes energy systems, it reduces internal resistance. Not instantly, but gradually. And this is where it gets interesting, because the more consistent you are, the less effort it takes to maintain. Research supports this in a quiet but powerful way. Studies on circadian rhythms, your body's internal clock, show that consistent timing of activity can improve metabolic efficiency, hormone balance, and even fat utilization. But here's the key. It's not just the activity itself, it's the predictability. Your body thrives on rhythm, and when that rhythm includes movement, everything starts to align. But what happens if you don't do this? Nothing dramatic at first. Your body still functions. You still burn energy. You still move. But without consistent timing, your internal systems stay slightly out of sync. Energy release becomes less efficient. Hormone signals become less predictable. Your body spends more time adjusting and less time optimizing. It's like a team that never knows when the game starts. They can still play, but they're never fully ready. And over time, that lack of readiness adds up. Not as failure, but as missed potential. Now imagine the opposite. You walk at the same time every day. At first it feels simple, almost insignificant. But inside your body, patterns begin forming. Your metabolism becomes more responsive. Your energy becomes more stable. Your fat-burning signals become more accessible. Not because you force them, but because you train them. This is internal rewiring, a shift from reaction to anticipation, from inefficiency to alignment. And this changes everything. So in the end, your body isn't broken. It's not slow. It's not resistant. It's responsive. It's waiting for clear signals. And walking at the same time every day is one of the clearest signals you can give. It tells your body when to prepare, when to activate, and when to recover. It creates a rhythm. And once that rhythm is established, your body begins working with you, not against you. So here's something to think about. If your body could learn your habits, if it could prepare in advance, if it could become more efficient just from consistency, then what happens when you give it the same signal every single day? What surprised you most about what's happening inside your body right now?